with my next project using the kit from Kyung Shotwell. This is Vintage Christmas Day in July 2021, a collaboration with Teri Lee from Sweet Pea Papers, Kyung Shotwell and Lisa Fisher. All links posted below to all their Etsy's and YouTube channels and Facebook pages. This time I'm making, I was inspired by Yvonne Preston, who made a sort of triple folio thing out of some sheets of card. So I've adjusted it slightly and the measurements slightly of what she's actually done, and I'm making this small Christmas folio. It's out of, I'm using, this is the kit, by the way, and I've shrunk some of the papers, as you can see, 47%. Some are being kept at the right page, right size rather. 65% that one. These are all the same. 40%. And then the actual ephemera I've shrunk down to 50%. That is the same. So as you can see, there's plenty of versatility with this kit. You could do all sorts of things with it. And I've got some tickets I'm going to use on some of the belly bands. And I'm using craft card. I believe this is 250 GSM, not sure what that is in pounds. Now you take the first one and you score at 3 3/8. 3 3/8. Whoops. There. And then you score at 6 3/4. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 3/4 there. Whoops. And then at 10 1/8, I will put all the measurements below. 10 1/8. Have to swap now and cut. You now cut a strip off here at 10 5/8. There. So you've left yourself a 1/2 inch hinge. This I'm going to use as a side pocket or belly band. Can go back there. I would then, wherever it is there, score these. Like this. So that's your first part. It's going to be like this. Now your second bit, you take your second A4 sheet and you cut one piece off at 3 3/8. There. Whoops. Mine's gone a bit crinkly, this paper. 3 3/8. So then you take another piece and you need to score it at 3 3/8, but also add 1/2 inch hinge. So you're actually cutting at 3 7/8 there. And then you're taking it to score at 3 3/8. 1, 2, 3. So you have your 1/2 inch hinge. Then you go back to your cutting one. Sorry about this, going backwards and forwards here. And you cut it at 4 1/2 inches tall. There. So that's another piece, which I would burnish this. There. And then this piece is 3 inches tall. You cut this to 3 inches tall. There. And this is going to be your front little tag piece. There. Get rid of that. Burnish that. And then get my scissors and you do a small tag piece so it looks like a tag. Oops. Like this. Like that. So that's those pieces. Then take your last piece, which you cut at 3 1/4 inches wide. There. This is going to go on the top. I'll show you in just a moment when I've cut the pieces. Like that. Again, save all these pieces. And then you want one that's 4 inches tall with a 1/2 inch hinge. So you want it 4 1/2 inches. So you cut there. And then this piece we're going to make into another little tag shape. So we need to get the scoring board out again. So we cut to a 1/2 inch there, like that, and a 1/2 inch on this one, like that. And again, you're cutting this down to a small tag shape, like this. Oops. Like that. Then you've got all your pieces here. So what happens now is that I'll just move my boards out the way now as I finish with them. You've now got to hinge everything together. So this can go on there. This goes on here. On this piece. And what I'm going to use for this is some red sticky, the strong sticky tape, if I can find the end. There it is. Maybe I won't actually, yes, no, I will. I will use it. It goes along there. Now I have these scissors specifically for cutting my sticky tape, so they're very gluey. I have a bit of difficulty with them now and then, as you can see. There's this stuff. Let's get the bigger ones. That's better. And then, so I'll pull that off. I'm using this rather than wet glue. You can use wet glue if you want to. Place this on here, just fraction in from the line. This is like this now. You then take your where are we, this side? Yes, you then take, I've got to get these bits right. That's those bits. Yes, and that's this bit and this bit. You then take this and you're going to put this here. No, you're putting it there. Like that. And then you're putting this piece on here like that. So again, I will take my tape and run it down here. Use the better scissors this time. Really need to clean them, I suppose. Like this. Whoops. Pull that off. As I say, you could probably use wet glue, but again, you have to wait for it to dry, etc. So now, I have to get this right. No, that way. That way. on a minute. I have to think about this. This has got to go on here. Yes. This has got to go on here. So this now. Oops. I'm not very good with coordinating all this, as you can see. Again, putting it very close to the edge. There. That folds, whoops, that way. So that's like that, and this piece is going on here. So again, some tape on here. Like this. Got a little bit over there. Like that. And this piece now goes onto here. Line it up just a fraction in from the score line. Oops. Like that. So that folds over there. So, oops, you now have it so it can open that way, opens that way, and that way, and then folds over to this way. We've then got these two pieces, which are now, you then take this part, I'm just looking at the template I've made, this side, goes up the top up here. I need to get this right. I think I've just done this the wrong way round, but it doesn't matter. We can work with it. And this now goes over here on this piece, so that I'm now going to put this way, and then this way, so it goes up like that. So again, we put on the tape on here and here. So that this now sits, and as I made this slightly smaller so that when you bend it in on the sides here, it's not catching anywhere. And again, tape on here, that way, yes, to figure out which way I'm going. Ah, no, I've run out. Oh, well, that was close, wasn't it? Thank goodness it's the last bit I've got to use. Oh dear. Well, hopefully that will be all right on the bottom there. And then this fits in. Whoops. Hope you can see it. Oh, sorry, I've got my head in the way, haven't I? You can fit in as close to the fold as you can, like that. That's it. Apologise there, I had my head in the way. Okay, and this folds up like this. And now we decorate it. Right, I need to go off and cut some of the papers out, and then I'll be back. Okay, I've done some decorating off camera and put some things together that I want to put in it. So I've done the front bit here. This flips like this and then over. I've got some pockets to put in, and then over again, some more pockets, and I've made a bit of ephemera, so got to finish it off. Over to the back, then you flip this way, and I'm going to do a couple more pockets, belly band, some envelopes, and then back to the beginning. So I thought I'd just do a few bits on camera. What I'm using is ground espresso, and I'm just edging lightly, like I did with the card as well, round the edges, because it's quite a dark colour, but I do think it makes things stand out a bit more. And I've edged all of the papers that I've put on, I've also edged all in ground espresso. So I'm just putting that on there. What I haven't got is some tissue paper. Like that, and then I've got just a little bit of a decoration on the front. Again, I've been trying to use up some of the bits and pieces that I've got left over. So that's like that on there. And then I'm flipping this way, and what I've done here, I've got some tickets that come with the kit here, and I've used them to go as a pocket decoration. Again, I've already inked this piece already, so I'm just doing 3 sides to do a side pocket here, sort of in the middle. I do love this skate here. Boot. And I've just taken 2 of the tickets to do a decoration on here. You could also just do this on 3 sides and make yet another further small pocket if you wanted to. Put that on there like that. And over here I've got another pocket here, but I don't think I've inked the edge, or have I? I might have done, yeah. I think I might have done. Which I'm going to put here. So I just need to do around the 3 sides here. And I've just, say, using all the scraps of paper up that I've got. That fits on there. Like that. And then I've got a quote here from the kit. Love is what's in the room with you at Christmas if you stop opening presents and listen. Thought that was author unknown. Thought that was quite nice. And I've backed everything with coffee dyed paper or card. So as I say, I'm just going around the edge with this like that. Whoops, it's so hot here at the moment that everything sticks to you. And I've got another one here, and this is a piece that was left over from the front, if I can get to it, from here, this bit here. It was sort of up here, so I decided to use this as a pocket as well. And then this is the Washington one, saying Christmas is the season for kindling the fire of hospitality in the hall, the genial flame of charity in the heart, by Washington. So as I say, I'm just inking all the way around the edges like that, and then putting this. It is so hot here at the moment that I've got the fan going, but I could really do with the aircon. It's now the middle of the day, probably not a good time. I was supposed to do this morning, and then things happen in the house and you don't get around to it, do you? I hope you're doing well. If there's anybody from Germany, I hope you're not in with the flooding that's going on over there. It's quite a disaster for them at the moment. I hope everything's okay there. Right, so that's going there and that's going there. What I'm thinking here is I've got some of this lovely red lace. I'm just going to do a small piece here. This over here. I'm leaving this sort of blank just because I feel that you've got quite a bit on there. I'm thinking of putting this there once I've inked it, but you need some journaling space as well. I am going to be making a journal with this kit, not for this collaboration because I'm not going to get it done in time, but for Christmas. Where is it, the block? Or not my block, or 3-in-1 I use, but I've actually using this local one called Block. So I'm just putting that up there like that. Goes there. Okay, I've also got an envelope here that is going in the front bit. I'm going to put that there to stop that going over. It's going in this bit here. I haven't inked this up yet. Around the edges. These cards actually come out 4 on a A4 sheet, portrait size, but I've shrunk them down, I think to 50% I use, so they fit in these little, and I've shrunk these envelopes down as well to 50%, so that they fit in here as well. I might have to I think I'll let that dry, and I'll show you that in the flip through after I've done the rest of it. Right, I'm letting that dry up there. And then I've got this card here that I'm going, another little one that I've shrunk. There's 2 sets of them and I've shrunk them down 50%. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well and okay. And if you're in the UK in the middle of a heat wave, I hope you're keeping cool and looking after yourselves. Not sure how long your heat wave's lasting. I mean, our weather now is in, just put that there, is until at least October. We have this hot weather through September into October. And then the temperature does start to drop then, over there. So that's there and there. I've got nothing on the back, and then on here I've done the blue. And again, these were large cards like this that I've shrunk down 50% again, but I have, as you can see, taken the tops off here to make them into pockets for here. So I'm just going to ink these edges and then make these into, make sure I've got it the right way up, make these into pockets. There. As I say, I will be doing a journal with this kit. It's a very large kit, 56 pages, portrait and landscape. I think I've said that already a few times. And we'll see, definitely we'll do a kit with it. I'm not sure, I'm thinking of a ring, oh no, I've got to ink that first, haven't I? Thinking of a ring bound journal. I'll see what I feel like. I haven't done one of them, so I've got to think about what I'm doing with that. Yep, right way up again, down the edge, along there. I'm off to a wine tasting tonight at our local microbrewery. Looking forward to that. We get tapas with it as well, and we get, I think it's 5 wines to taste, and then you get an opportunity to buy them at a discounted price. So I'm quite looking forward to that. Makes a change. We don't go out that often due to the pandemic at the moment. I'm thinking of putting them in no, not that one. Where's it gone? There, that one, and that one there, like that. They'll stick down. But these are going to be tags, as you can see. I don't know if you can. I've sort of got the edges ready, but I'm going to be cutting these into tags and then decorating them. And I'm not sure, I think I'm going to use tabs at the top here. And over here, I've got a journal card here, a very large one, because I'm going to make this, this page is going to have a belly band on. So I've tried, to a certain extent, to coordinate the pages when they're next to each other. So as you can see, this belly band needs to go on here. This has already been done, and I've used some paper from this side to decorate the belly band. So that goes on there. And then that should just slot underneath, I hope. I might have to trim that. I think I better wait till that's dry. That'll be seen in the flip through. And then I've also got a little envelope, again with one of these little cards on that I've shrunk. So just inking the edges. I've gone a bit over the top with some of them, I think. There. I don't think that matters. And then that's going in there. Oops. And all fingers and thumbs. Like that. And that will go under there. and I'm probably going to decorate that as well. Then here I've cut the piece of paper that I had left over. Do you remember it was on, where is it, this bit here, there. So I've, this had shrunk down, I'd used, but didn't actually use it in the end. So I just made it into a quick journal card and backed it with some coffee dyed card as well. Not coffee, I don't do coffee dyed card, I always do tea dyed card. And then the same, this is another little card that's been shrunk to fit in here as well, like that. And also I've got another pocket here, again using the paper from there, that I've already made up. Just got to glue it on here. I think I will be putting something else in here, but I'm not too sure what yet, because these have all got to stick. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with this. This might go in here along with this, and that will go under there. Again, I'll just be making these into tags for here, and then this and this will be going in here. Again, I need something else, I think, behind this, but I'm not sure what yet, and I've got to decide. Actually, I think what I am going to do is this other bit of lace, I'm going to put it down here. I think I'll do that, use that other bit of lace up there, go across here. And as I say, I've got the tags to decorate yet, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing there. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that definitely will be going in there. And that in there. And then over here, I haven't got anything yet to put in there. And here will be the envelope in there. Okay, I'm going to quickly go off and sort out these tags and what I'm doing with them. I'll either be back with a flip through or some decorating. I'll see. Thanks very much. See you in a minute. What I have decided to do is make some closures for these envelopes. So I'm just taking a very small punch I've got and another scrap of paper. And I'm just going to glue this on here, like this. Put that onto there. Oops. I've just realised I've got myself out of camera shot maybe. And then just ink around the edge here. And all you do is just do half of the circle, oops, like that, with some glue, just so that it will hold that flap down there, like that. And so that just flaps open like that. And we'll just go in there. So I'm going to do that with both these envelopes. I think I'll use the poinsettia as well again, like that. And I'll use that little bit there. This is a very old punch I've had for quite a while, so it doesn't always like to punch out. Just like that. Onto there. And then ink round. Oops, get rid of the white again, because I realised that these envelopes weren't holding down very well, so I just thought I'd quickly do that, like that. There we go. Right, okay, I'm here now with the flip through. I've finished it. I've tied it up with some little bit of ribbon. And on that, as you can see, I don't know, I've got a little charm, Christmas tree charm, like an oxidised bronze charm. And now you take that off and you flip that way and you have the envelope. We did the little closures and we've got the journaling card. Whoops, inside there. Goes back there. There. Flip it in there. Then it flips that way, and I've put the tags on there, and I've got a little card in here. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. Then it flips this way, and I've used all the poinsettia paper here. I've made a long tag here, and I've put little tabs on all the tags like that. Whoops. And then there's this one with the saying that we did earlier. I've also put some rejoice and the lace we did earlier, but I've put some bling onto it as well, some black bling that we did earlier as well with the pocket there. And this flips down like that, and as I say, under there we've got that. So you've got quite a bit of writing space. I'm actually going to make a journal to go with it. I think I've said that before, but it won't be in this collaboration. I'll do it later on. And then over here I've got some die cut snowflakes, and I've put some gems on them there. I've decorated this with the big boot and a tag that I think was from Pink Monarch Prints. Cut down those journal cards, and again put a bit of lace on here and decorated it. Both have got tabs on. And then you flip over here, and I've got a belly band with the envelope in, with the journal card inside, small one. And then this is, I've shrunk my tabs down so they're smaller to fit in here. I just cut them out on my silhouette machine. Usually that size, I just shrunk them down a little bit to fit on there. And that goes on there. And then I've got a long tag for plenty. Oh, everything I've backed in coffee paper as well, which goes there. And I've got that lady tag again with the small tab on. Little journal card that I shrunk, and then that goes back in there. I decorated that up a bit with a bit of lace and some ephemera. Whoops, put that in there. And then we flip over to the front again, and that's it. I hope you've liked this, and I will put all the measurements down below. Thanks very much for watching and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate every one of you, and I hope some more people will subscribe. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much indeed. Speak to you soon. Bye.